listening to Giveon, man. Ooh, I can't wait to see him live, dog. Anyways, you know what y'all can see in real live and in real time? 9 Wise. Click the link below. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. You guys are really, really supporting me. And I say thank you. We're in Nigeria starting on Thursday, man. And hopefully we do well. We're semi-finalists in that festival as of right now. And right now, I want to talk to Leonard and Floyd and all those guys, man. Let me tell y'all something. How can you blackball a man that's self-made, well-paid? How can you do that, man? Hey, Leonard, you can't fuck with me, man. I'm independent, man. I don't fight with Dan Raphael and kiss his ass for an interview on ESPN. I don't do that, man. I'm a grown ass man, dog. What did Cedric Entertainer say? But anyways, man, let's talk about this, man. I and this is coming from a sincere place. This ain't coming from Fred attacking them and all that. I'm gonna say this. There's no accountability at TMT. Fighters can do what they want. Uh, no fight date, so they blow up in weight. There's no local fight card at Las Vegas. Floyd is a billionaire. He can't even invest $100,000 a month to put on fight cards in Las Vegas at Sam's Town or one of these casinos off the strip, that will basically give him the place for free as long as he can convince people to stay there for the night, which he can. Floyd has great power in Las Vegas, although it's shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. And I know he feels that like he doesn't move the meter like he once did. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell y'all this. If you want to sign with TMT, good luck. Good luck. Um, they don't promote their fighters over. They don't even have a staff. Show me their staff. They got a photographer. They got a helper. I don't know her name, but I'm gonna say it respectfully. She and the people I'm speaking of have nothing to do with this. I don't want to come off as disrespecting them, but they have a PA, an assistant that moves the fighters. She's kind. I've only said 10 words to her. The photographer does his job, and Leonard Ellaby and Nicole Craig. That's the staff. You need infrastructure, and over the years, they've had some issues. As we know, Roe is going to go through it. I'm not condemning the people that are in court cases. I'm attacking the people who are in charge who lack infrastructure. You know, Floyd Mayweather has had his issues. When you got that problem up top, how are you going to be a leader to the people down below? You know, Floyd's daughter has her case coming. Tank has his case. Roe has his case. Floyd is in and out of courts. Well, he's probably not there. His lawyers, his representation is there. He definitely don't want to be seen taking a picture in court because that will minimize his value, in terms of, public opinion. So he won't show up until he absolutely has to, which is smart. And but the point of this video I'm making is you got to have leadership. You must have infrastructure. It's simple. It's really, really that simple. You got to have masculine leadership, man. And I think around fighters, like, I genuinely believe that you got to have structure. I don't think there's no other way around it. Leonard Ellaby wearing these expensive sports jackets, but what value is it? We build superstars. You didn't build Tank. You didn't build him. If Adrian Broner had came to me with some sense, I could have helped him out with Tank. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If Adrian Broner had his shit on Trump tight, Adrian Broner, if he gets his shit together, can be the greatest promoter in boxing history. More than it's gonna hard to defeat Don King. It's gonna be hard to get in front of Bob Arum in terms of longevity. But in terms of impact, I think Adrian Broner can have a great impact. And I told him this 100 times. I believe in Tank's future. But when there's no accountability, people just run wild. If your dog know you're gonna be gone for the weekend, he gonna have a great time in that house. And the reason why fathers are so important and male leadership is so important, because if they know they have someone that's going to hold them accountable, they're going to second guess their potential transgressions, you know? And I'm going to do another video on this. I didn't stop following Floyd on Instagram or supporting him because of what he did in the ring. You know why? There's two moments when I realized I don't respect him as a man. His daughter needed him in Houston. He didn't get on his private plane and fly for 3 hours from Las Vegas to go show up and be next to his daughter. And two, he was on $1 Million podcast, and he says, my sons can't be a fighter. They smoke too much weed, and the crowd laugh, and the host laugh. Fuck you laughing for? He just disrespected his kids. They're gonna get millions upon millions of views. I would never say on a public forum, my child smokes too much weed, they can't do something. You know what I mean? Like, we lose sight of reality. You know, Leonard Ellerbe lose sight of reality. And I'm not mad at him for lying and doing what he needs to do. That's part of the promotion. But at the end of the day, he talks about how he understands the streets and he's a street dude, and you know, I come from the streets, and that's great. That's real cute. But who you building? You know, I don't see them building no fighters. I don't see that gym hot like how Robert Garcia gym is, how Buddy McGirt's gym is growing into that. Kevin Cunningham just got a handful of fighters. You know, and there's other gyms as well that I'm missing, but or like how, what's that gym? Freddie Roach gym was hot in the early 2000s and the 90s. You can feel the temperature in the gym. You know, Mayweather don't have that, man. You don't even see people. You don't even see them in the gym. Like, I haven't seen a Mayweather fighter in the gym. They done left and went to City Gym. You know what I mean? Like City, yeah. So let's call it a buck, man. There's no leadership there. There's no leadership. And if you send your fighter there, you send your son there, you send your daughter there, you're gonna be second fiddle to Floyd's Birkin bags and Mary J. Blige boots, and you know, and you know, and his hair appointments. You're gonna be second and third and fourth to that, because if I'm worth $1 billion, I can invest $100,000 a month and put on a fight card and let my prospects get some shine. You understand what I'm saying? Provide a free dinner for all the media outlets, you know, and get a chartered bus. But that'll cost what, $5,000? Get a chartered bus from LA Media and have them have LA Media come up for the day. Bob Arum did it. You know, that's how I was introduced to Bob Arum, on the media buses. You know, he will be on the bus for 3 hours with us. You know, I don't see Floyd Mayweather doing meet and greets and all that stuff with his prospects, and you know, and he could do that for free, because what business wouldn't want Floyd Mayweather at it? Think about it. You know, I don't see him at his gyms with his prospects. He got Mayweather Fighting Club or something like that. You know, I don't see it. So I know the truth. That's why I show up 2:30 every day to pick up my son. Every day I show up. No matter what's going on in my life, Frederick will be there at before 2:30. And as my son is walking to the gate, he can spot me. That's accountability. And that's grossly important. I gotta go because I gotta go work out. But anyways, man, I'm just saying this, and this ain't no challenge. I'm just telling the truth as a man. You know, people kissing ass for a credential, kissing ass for an interview. Don't you know there's 7 billion people to interview in this world? For real, I don't need y'all kissing ass for a free cold sandwich and a 3-minute interview. Imagine that. Imagine that. Oh man, you know what I mean? And the most beautiful thing about it, I don't have to spend 2,000 a weekend to get interviews. People are beaming in to come on my platform, man. And the people run it, man. It's powered by the people, man. I'm so proud of myself, man. I'm so proud of myself when I know the truth and I enact on it. I'm so proud of myself. Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather and TMT font image. Tank gonna leave, and when Tank leave, what they gonna say? Tank leaving Floyd, guaranteed. It's too much. It's too much stuff. It's man attempt man. When Floyd or Tank or Leonard Ellaby write a book, they'll talk about it. I ain't putting that information out there. I won't do it. But yeah, man, it is what it is. So if you're a fighter at TMT, good luck getting a fight date. Floyd ain't investing no money. Sam, man, you know how cheap it would be to put on a fight card at Sam Town or any what's that, Boulder Highway? All those casinos on Boulder Highway, they need business. They in competition with the Strip. They need business. You know how empty those rooms be Sunday to Thursday? Man, I'm telling you, if Floyd had a fight card at once a month on Wednesdays or Thursdays to attach it to the weekend, maybe they fly in for the fight card on Thursday and stay the weekend in Vegas at that casino. A small percentage will, or if Floyd did a Thursday night card and he scheduled it knowing that there's a Canelo card, and then you got Stevie Fulton that Saturday. Imagine if he aligned his fight cards. Man, I'm giving him too much game, because that's why y'all need to hire me as your advisor. Y'all need to hire me as your advisor, because I understand business. I can build a house, I can build a business, and I can be a great father. Matter of fact, I am a great father. So all this shit putting this celebrityism, materialism before masculinity, y'all the fools, man. Don't put nothing before masculinity, man. Don't put materialism, money. Don't ever start a conversation with I got more money than you. And that's all Leonard Ellaby and Floyd do. I got more money. Leonard, you ain't got more money than me. That's a guarantee. Matter of fact, I'll go out. You ain't worth more than me. Nigga, I'm in LA. You in Vegas. There's a big ass difference. You know what I mean? You want to, man, nah. I know the truth. Show me your assets. Show me your assets. Barbershop conversation. I had to stun on them real quick because they got these big ass egos and shit. You know what I mean? And and they put their egos before they fighters, and that's the problem. How the hell you have Latondra Jones, who I believe is the most beautiful woman in boxing? Latondra Jones is with all respects to her husband, I'm not courting her or anything like that, but I'm just keeping it a buck. Imagine the collision course. It would have been Carissa Shields, Latondra Jones, and Raquel Miller. Three beautiful women on a collision course at 160, 154, whatever the weight is. Oh, my gosh. Imagine that card on a Thursday night, and then you get Canelo on Saturday. Imagine that card on a Thursday night, and you get Stevie Fulton on Saturday night. Who else is fighting in Vegas? Imagine Tank Davis fighting in Vegas. Imagine Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford fighting in Vegas, and you get that card on Thursday night. And you get free tickets to the community. The casino gonna give you the shit for free, because they know we gonna get the rooms there. We gonna spend $75 a night for the rooms, and we gonna eat at the damn food court because we don't want to drive. Anyways, barbershop conversation. Leonard Ellaby, man, get some fight dates, because you got far too many court dates roaming around in your empty gym right now, and you need to do something about it. Mr. DMV, I'm from the hood. Fuck from the hood. Be a man. I'm from that. Man, that shit is so played out like the Jerry Curl. I'm ready to. I'm from the hood, man. We need to get rid of that shit, man. I'm from the hood. Yeah. We all have our battles, but where are you now? Who are you helping? Who are you empowering? Tank Davis is screaming out for a male role model. Screaming. I see it. He's screaming out. He's figuring it out all on his own, because no one will tell Tank no. No one will hold Tank accountable. Adrian Broner was the same way. Floyd Mayweather was the same way. I will never rewatch what he said to his father. Never fuck. And the funny thing is, that same energy he had with his father is the same energy he had with the mother of his kids and his kids. I've had private conversations with his kids, and I'll never divulge them. You know what I mean? I'll just say this, Floyd, they're lonely. They're lonely. They see you more on your stories and Instagram. They would love to see you in person. They want to hug you. They want to love you. They want that attention that you give to those 13 Birkin bags and your private jet. They want that attention. They want to feel validated from you. They got the most influential, richest father in the world. And they would love to see that 5 days a week. They would. Barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I know I don't let a motherfucking fuse in this motherfucker, but it's okay. I can handle it. You know what I mean? They can't blackball me. What you gonna do? Ban me from where? I can buy a ticket. You gonna keep me from getting an interview? There's 7 billion people to interview in this world. Keep your TMT interviews. My platform gonna be here in 10 years. Will TMT be here in 10 years? Barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, or you're gonna be like Golden Boy, begging for fight dates and begging the zone not to cut you. I'm gone. Peace.